Okay, so what we're going to do is do a little bit of a refresher with our different kinds of graphs that we should be able to do. So we're going to, again, talk today about dot plots, histograms, and box and whisker plots. I won't spend, I'm not going to go through this. We're not going to do all this together, right? I'm going to have some of you guys, and we're going to have you guys do some of this on your own, okay? But for now, let's take a look here. All right, what I do want to go over together with you, which is just kind of describing these different kinds of graphs, okay? Graphs are super helpful, right, because they are used to display data, right? It's rather than just having just a bunch of numbers just thrown at you, right? You can have these like pictures to help you look at data, okay? But of course, just like statistics can be misleading, graphs can also be misleading. So it's super important that we understand why we use different graphs in different situations, okay? And you know what their purposes are and stuff like that too. All right, so a dot plot, okay? You can see it's like a microscopic dot plot right there, okay, for you to look at, okay, where you have passengers and a bunch of dots and stuff like that, okay, for the different numbers of passengers, okay? A dot plot is used to, so why is it used? It is used to show how frequently individual data points occur. Okay, it's used to show how frequently individual data points occur. Okay, things to remember. Each dot represents one data point. Okay, right? Each dot represents one data point. Oops, off the screen. There you go. Okay. A histogram is used to show how many data points fit into an interval. Okay, so you show how many data points fit into an interval. Okay, so dot plots, individual data points, how often they occur. Histograms, intervals, right? You always have an interval, and I know you can like barely see it there. You have to like squint and maybe use a magnifying glass. But if you look at our histogram there, you can see these are intervals, right? You see something to something, something to something, something to something. It looks like 0 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, so on and so forth. Okay, so please keep that in mind, right? Histogram is for an interval of data. Okay, things to remember. Okay, a histogram does not give information about individual data points. Okay? If you look at a dot plot, you know exactly what your data points were. Okay? You look at a dot plot, you can see exactly what your data points were. Hey, there were 2 6s. Hey, there were 5 or 10, however many zeros there are there, right? You can see exactly what the data points are. In a histogram, you have no idea what your data points were. Exactly, at least, right? We have no exact idea what these data points are. We can only say, well, there was, about like 2 or 3 data points that fit between 1 and 5. That's all you can say, okay? You have no idea how many actual what the actual value of these data points are. No clue, okay? So that doesn't give us, it's less information in that sense, less precise. Okay? And finally, the box and whisker plot. It's used to show the center of the data, I would say, and the spread excuse me. Whew, excuse me, thank you. And the spread of the data by quartile. Okay. For a dot plot, do we know the number of data points? If we look at a dot plot, can we tell the number of data points that there are? Yeah, you can, right? Just count all the dots. For a histogram, can we tell the number of data points that there are? You can, if you just like count the heights of the bars, right? Because each bar, right, its height represents the number of data points that fit in there. So you can actually like add up the heights of the bars, right? And that would give you the number of data points. In a box and whisker plot, do we know how many data points we have? We have no idea. Okay? So even less information, right? So a dot plot, you know not only how many data points there are, but also what the exact data points were. Right? A histogram, you don't know the exact data points, but you do know how many data points you had because of the heights of the bars. But for a box and whisker plot, you don't know the number of data points, and you also don't know how many of those data points that you had. Okay? So these give, different kinds of information. Okay, but it's also much easier to see the spread of the data here, right, than it is here or here, right? It's much easier to see the center of your data, right, the median here, than it is to find the median here or to find the median here, right? You can much more easily see it. Okay, so things to remember about the box and whisker plot. Let me see, what do I want to say here? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different things we could say there. I'm just trying to think about in comparison to the... yeah, I'm just going to say doesn't give number of data points or individual data points. Well, actually, there are two data points we know for sure are in our data here. Okay? The lower extreme and the upper extreme, right, those have to be in our data. The median does not have to be in our data because it could be like a midpoint. Oh, yeah. And then neither do the quartiles for the same reason. So the only two data points we know for sure are here are the lower extreme and the upper extreme. I think that might be an outlier there if it's not a smudge. But anyway. Okay. So there's our summary there. Now we're going to collect some data here, and we're going to use that for some of the information here, or from the representation we're going to do in the class. So, number of pets. All right, let's do this. All right, if you don't want to participate, that's fine too. Okay, you can just say pass or something like that. That's fine. Okay, so I want you guys to think about the number of pets that you have. Yeah, just think about the number of pets that you have. I know there's all sorts of different things to like, well, what about at this house? Or what about at that house? Or what about my farm animals? Or something like that. So I will let you guys decide what number you think is right for yourself. Okay? And then we can talk about, we'll go from there. Okay? I would say, what pets do you consider that you have? If you were to say, these are my pets, then I would say that's the number that you want. Okay? All right? Yeah. All righty? So count up in your head, and we're going to go down the list here. Okay? So, Frank, how many pets do you have? None. How about Alessandro? How many pets do you have? None. Okay, how about Ethan? How many pets do you have? Two. Okay, Cameron, pets? One. Trey? Three. Eric? Zero. Okay. Sierra? One. Okay. Aaron? Oh, bathroom. We'll just skip him. He has two. Thanks. Jasmine? One. Okay. Dawson? Two. You had to think about it. Chloe, what do you say? 19. There we go. There's always that person. Might be more than one. We'll see. Grayson, go ahead. I know. I got you. Grayson, how many pets you got? Three. Okay. Erica's not here. Caitlin? Four. Yes, I guess so. Tyler? None. Alec? 2. Alyssa? 3. Lily? 2. Brady? 1. Okay. Alex? 8. Okay, there we go. Lauren? 2. Okay. Alexia? 1. Kaylee? 9. Okay. Ian? 1. Okay. Hannah T? 7. All right. Jackson? 2. Okay. John? 12. Is that what you said? 12? Okay. Braden? Okay. Anna? 2. And then Olivia? 4. And then Sky? 3.
Is that it?
Okay, I think we're done. Yes. Okay. That's a good set of data right there. Okay, yeah. We have quite an outlier there, but that's okay. That's okay. So, based on this, okay, based on this information, which one of these 3 would be a good way to display this data? What do you think, Jackson?
I would say either the dot plot or box.
Okay, dot plot or box and whisker. Okay. Why do you say dot plot?
Because there's a lot of the same 3 or 4 numbers.
Okay, I like that idea. There's a lot of the same, like 3 or 4 numbers, and there's a few that only have 1 or 2 kind of thing. That's fine. Yep. Okay. And why did you say box and whisker plot?
Because there's some people have no pets and some people have a lot of pets.
Okay. So just kind of get the spread and stuff like that. Gotcha. John, did you want to add anything or something? We're good. Anyone else want to add to that? Box and whisker or dot plot here? Anyone want to say histogram here? Yeah, I think a histogram here would probably not be so necessary just because so many numbers repeat. There's so many repetitions of the same number. We don't have quite enough numbers where it would really warrant having, categories, okay, of numbers and stuff like that. Okay? So yeah, I would say dot plot or box and whisker, and that's going to really depend on what you're looking to show here too. Okay, so many repeating data points. Okay, or box and whisker. Thank goodness. Why would we say box and whisker plot there? Just there's just many data points. Okay. My point being there. So for a dot plot, why a dot plot would be good is because we have a lot of repetition in our data points, right? And so we would have, it wouldn't make sense to make categories. We just say individually kind of thing. But we have a lot of data points too. So a box and whisker might be a good idea, just because for the dot plot we could have really high, dots and stuff like that. So it might be useful for the box and whisker plot just to kind of keep it all simple. Box and whisker plot keeps it a little more simple. Okay. Again, different decisions that you get to make depending on what you're trying to do. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do the last 3 digits of your phone number. Okay, so think about your phone number. Your phone number, just the last 3 digits. Last 3 digits, okay, of your phone number. So yeah, you got to think about it. Okay, I have to think about mine too. Okay, just the last 3 digits. No one wants your phone number. Okay, we're not trying to lose your privacy or anything like that.
0 as the 100th place.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'd say give me all 3 digits. Okay, so we're gonna do this one more here. Last 3 digits of your phone number. Last 3 digits. Are we ready? Okay, here we go. For rank. 137. You got it. Okay. Alessandro, last 3 digits. 007. Ooh, like James Bond. Okay. Ethan, last 3 digits of your phone number, please.
7333.
So 333.
Just 733.
Oh, 733. 733. Okay, so we have 137, 007, 733. Okay, let's keep going here. Cameron, last 3 digits.
420. I'm not lying. You want to come low?
No, I believe you.
My last number is 20.
It's also just funny because he also signed that he wanted to be a, what was it?
Oh, there's a
Cannabis farmer too. So I was just like, that's. It's like it was meant to be, Cameron. All right, Trey, what's your last three digits? 438. Okay, how about Eric? What's the last three digits?
Can't remember my phone number, but I can get my mom's phone number.
Okay, what's her last three digits?
676.
676. Thank you, that's fine. Sierra? 702. Okay, Aaron? Sorry? 367. Thank you. All right, Jasmine? 313. Oh, it's an anagram. Very good. Dawson? 437. Okay. Chloe? 595. Okay. Grayson? 052. Okay. Erica's not here. Caitlin? 044. All right. Tyler? Sorry? 795. Okay. Let's go to Alec. 967. Okay. Alyssa? 320. Oh, really? Okay. Lily? 339. All right. Brady? 670. Okay. Alex? 039. Lauren? 382. Alexia? 737. Kaylee? 060. Ian? 143. Hannah T? 284. Jackson? 038. Okay, John? 168. Braden? 032. Anna W? 944. Olivia? 589. And Sky? 617. Whew. Okay, barely fits, but there it is. Okay. So another thing you can think about here too, right, is part of the difficulty with statistics is collecting that data, right? It can be collecting that data. It'd be hard to do sometimes, all right? That's why we use computers and stuff like that to do it a lot, okay? Yeah. Okay, if you study statistics further, all right, you'll eventually have to use computers, not only to do the calculations, but also for the data collection too. It's just a lot of work, okay? All right, so for this one, let's just go through it. Would a dot plot be a wise choice to represent this data? No. Why not?
Because you have way too many.
Yeah, we only have two repetitions. We only have one. Well, sorry, we only have one repeated number, and you get that beautiful, that beautiful, funny 420 there, right? How about that? How funny is that? Anyway, so a dot plot, no good. How about a histogram? Would a histogram be a good representation here?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, why is that? Yeah, we can do different categories. Yeah, like 0 to 100, 100 to 199, I guess, and then 100 to 299, and then 300 to 399, so on and so forth. Okay. So yeah, a histogram would be good. Okay. Easy data to categorize. Okay. Would a box and whisker plot make sense here? I'd say maybe not so much. I'd say the histogram is probably the best choice here. You could use a box and whisker plot. Again, it's really depending on what you're trying to show. A box and whisker plot is, quick to look at and easy to compare to other box and whisker plots, but I think you're going to lose a lot of the data, though. You're going to kind of lose a feel for the data. Okay? And then your current average, well, we won't put that up there, so these are just made up numbers, okay? So. How about your current average, though? What do you think about for this one? Box and whisker, probably. I think a box and whisker would be good because then you could also use that to compare easily to other classes. Yeah, and it already kind of is measured in classes. You're right. We could. Well, I can put the data up because it's really just numbers. It's once people start assigning their names to the numbers. So I won't make people share. I could put our own numbers up there if I wanted to.
You should do that.
Okay. All right, the next thing I'm going to have you guys do, and if you want to, let me see here. Yeah. So this is what we'll do. Okay. If you turn the page there, I have a little bit more data for you to collect. And this is kind of interesting. Okay. What I want you guys to do is to think of a song. It could be your favorite song, or it could be just a song that you like, kind of thing, or it could be a song that you hate, if you want. Okay? What I want you to do is to search the lyrics in Google. And you're going to count the number of me's, I's, we's, us's, I'm, I'll, mine, our, etc. So these are like egocentric references. Egocentric, that means referring to themselves. The singer referring to himself. You're going to count up those numbers. Count them up in your song. Okay, and then you'll do the total. So this is like for you to tally it right here if you want to tally. Okay? This is for you to tally. Okay, and then in that same song, I also want you to count up the number of exocentric. So that's, not centered at you, but centered outside. So the one that say you, or your, or yours, or you'll, or theirs, or them. Something that would not include the singer themselves, or someone outside of them. Okay? Again, tally it up, and then give me the total. Okay, and then we'll record that data. So when you look up your lyrics, I want you to first go through your lyrics and count how many times you see a word like me, I, we, us, I'm, I'll, mine, our, etc. Anything that would include the singer as that, that in that word. Okay? Tally that up and then give me the total right here. Like figure out the number of total. Okay? And then for exocentric, I want you to count the number of you, your, so a group that's not including the singer. Okay? So a group or a person, people outside the singer. You, your, yours, you'll, theirs, them, that kind of thing. Tally that up. And put it to the total. Okay? Yeah, if there's no lyrics, well then, you please pick a song with lyrics, okay? Because otherwise. Okay. I'm sorry. Well, some jazz songs have singing. So you can pick one of those. Instrumental. You don't need to write the song down. Nope, just give me the tally for just come up with a tally for the number of egocentric, that is referring to the singer themselves, or exocentric, the number that are referring out to someone else. Okay?
What if there is one of them in the title?
If they sing it, then yes. If it's not sung, then I would say no. If you want, I feel like that's going to take longer though. I feel like you can read through the lyrics faster and count than you can listen to the song.
The most listened to song on my thing is something that has no lyrics.
Well, then I guess you put 0, 0. If that's what you want. Hopefully no one else, hopefully not everyone else will just decide to give 0, 0 though. I mean, please pick a song that you're interested in.
That's my favorite song. No.
I want you to look up one of your songs that you like, the lyrics to it. Okay? And then I need you to count the number of the words in the song that are like me, I, we, us, I'm, I'll, mine, our. The words are egocentric, referring to the singer themselves. Count it up. Then count the number of you, your, yours,
It has
you'll, theirs, them.
5 words in it, but all of the words.
This is
There we go.
It's meant to be. I guess you are going to be a cannabis farmer when you grow up. All right, if you have headphones, then feel free, but otherwise...
I already finished. I just want to listen to
Right, if you have headphones, that's
Yeah, I'm not
tallies are there if you want to. Yeah, you really just need the total. So that total is fine. The tallies there just need to be helpful. Yeah, I'm curious to see how the I's versus the U's will compare. We are looking up a song, and one of your favorite songs, or just songs you like, and I want you to count the number of like egocentric references. So lyrics that like say me, I, we, us, I, mine, our, etc. Those kind of lyrics. Count those number of occurrences in the lyrics. Okay, maybe total. And then go through that song again. Look for references that are outside the singer. So like you, your, yours, you'll, theirs, them. Count those number of references. So the number of times the singer refers to themselves, the number of times the singer refers to themselves. Okay.
You record all these, and the number of the
Just how many?
for our thing.
Wait, this is my.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get these numbers and add them up.
Yeah, but you don't have to do it individually. You can just count them. You don't have to like split up. You can just count how many total of these there are. That's all I really care about. So you don't have to say there's 3 E's, 2 I's, 5 We's. You don't have to do that. Just count
I'm doing
them.
that. I can't go back and look through it.
The song
okay.
has 12 verses,
One time.
and it sings the choir 3 times. So there's 40.
Wait, does my count as an
My counts as egocentric, I would say. Yeah.
It might take me a while to solve.
You're gonna have to give me a little bit.
All right, I got you.
I did this. I carried this. I did better. I did better.
Alex, can you do a break in my house and then we're gonna go in the bowl and we'll practice marching?
No.
Yeah, man. What I do in the summer, I go to the bowl and practice marching.
What's your favorite
Did
song?
you,
Whisker with mine.
did you sign up for marching?
I don't think I could pick just one.
Did you say the for recently?
I didn't get them.
I don't know if I can even do that.
Who's your favorite artist? Can't do that.
I don't know. I mean, Billy Joel. I got 2 ears and a heart, don't I? Who about you? How about you, Alyssa? What's you? It's hard, right?
You're gonna find my brother. My brother is 40. He's 2 years older than me.
My favorite song is Pretty Long. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be so fun.
All right. Well, keep count there.
Oh, are you talking about Michael?
Yeah.
You're talking about Michael?
Yeah.
How do you know? It looks like,
He's the jazz king.
Kind of before your brother a ball.
No, he actually, he was the first junior in football history to get to no, 17, all of the other years, 18.
Jimmy needs a band.
Oh yeah. I wasn't in band class, but I remember that day. I remember that day. When he was sub.
It was actually for the last month and a half.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't in band.
Yeah.
I was like,
Mr. Vera.
Mr. Bear?
Mr. Vera. Yeah, it's like. Anyway, yeah. His wife is a percussionist. So.
What are you doing in the band?
She's a percussionist.
He likes the whole idea.
Tastes good, man. Fresh.
No chapstick?
Can we do this part later?
We're gonna fill it in as we go here. I'm gonna start calling on people. All right, is anyone ready to share their numbers? All right, John, go ahead. 4818, 2818.
Where do you have to write it?
Like this. Okay, that's 2818 for John. All right, how about all right, Alex? What do you say?
0 and 0.
0 0. Okay. Hannah T. 5231. Okay. Alyssa. 28 for the me's. And then how much for the U's? Wow.
I can do the B one right now. I still gotta do the other
29 13.
Oh my goodness.
69 57.
Oh.
Thank you, Trey.
I'm still working on mine.
All right, keep counting.
Motto.
Okay, go ahead, Anna. Wow, okay. Alessandro.
60 and 69.
60 and 60. That's pretty close. Okay. What else? All right, go ahead, Chloe. 23 and 14. Okay. All right, Lily. 59, 31. Okay. Anyone else ready for me? All right, Ethan.
039.
039. Okay. Yeah, Kaylee. 29 and 0. Okay. Think about this like Toby Keith song. I want to talk about me. Want to talk about I. You know that song? I'm just thinking that song will probably have a lot of me's and I's in there.
Wait, so you want the total?
Total me's, the total egocentric, total exocentric. So the total number of like the me's, I's, us's, I'm, our, you know, those kind of things. 55 and a 1. Wow. Okay, Jasmine. 34 and 17. Okay. All right, anyone else want to share? We got some more. Caitlin. 48 and 2. Okay. Anybody else want to share? All right. 53 and 2. 4 and 8.
Can't see it.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Do that punk technology.
Oh, yeah.
We still got people counting? Anyone still counting? Yes, Sky.
I'm still counting.
Oh, okay.
I just got done with the eyes and 65.
Okay, 65 for Sky. We'll get him to fill out the U's here in just a second. Be nice. Be nice. Both of you be nice.
I found a PDF of it and just used Control F. Easy stuff there.
What was yours? 100.
Yeah.
14,
For the U's. Okay. 14 and 21 says Jackson.
And 17.
All right, Eric says 30 and 17. Sorry.
Oh, goodness.
Thank you, Eric.
By the way, it was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, nice.
Very long.
Yeah, this is a very long song.
He's touching me. She's hurting.
I got technology stuff in here.
Classic. Yes, yes. I got you. Anyone else still counting besides Sky? Did you give up Sierra? Did you give up Kaylee? Okay. It's too much? All right. Fair enough. I think we have a good enough sample from here.
Man, I worked hard. Okay.
Well, just give me what you think you got.
Okay, so for egocentric.
Okay, and then for the U, or the outside, the exocentric, 18 and 18. Okay. We just added 18 and 18 there for Olivia, so if you guys want to add that in there. Sky, you ready for us? 20. Okay, so 65, 20. Okay, so there's our data right there. Okay, get that copied down. Okay, no one else is still counting, right? I don't want to leave anybody out. No one else is still counting? Okay, that's fine. All right, so let's again, just real quick, we'll review, some of these other things too. So, yep.
I have to leave it too.
For what?
I have to give a chance to carry my stuff.
Mr. Stever could help take your stuff, so Sierra can stay. All right. Oh, thank you, Mr. Stever. Sierra thanks you too, even if she doesn't say it. Oh, all right. How is the mean? How is the mean calculated? What do we do? But Sierra, I just want to see your face. Yes. Add the data points. Yes. Guys, please. Add the data points, divide by the number of data points. Okay. What is the mean for the set of data above? Oh, man, we got to find the mean. Okay. So, option 1, to find the mean for the set of data. Let's do the me's or i's first. And then we'll do the u's.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yes. Okay. One option we have to do the me's or i's is we could add all these up in our calculator and divide by the number that are there. Or we can press stat, edit, and then we'll put them in L1. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and do that. So 28.0. Okay. I typed them all in. I think we have 21 pieces of data. Let me count to make sure I didn't miss one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
So much fun.
21. Yep, 21 pieces of data. We'll do stat calc, 1 var stats now. Remember, 1 var stats. Okay, and then the list is in L1. What does 1 var stats tell us that our mean is? Shh. Which one of these numbers is our mean, folks?
The top one?
Yeah, X bar. Okay, X of the bar on top, 34.95. Okay, and then let's do the U's. So I'll go ahead and I'll put that in L2 just in case. Okay, and I'll do stat calc 1 var steps. Ooh, I got to make sure I put it in L2. So since I put my data in L2 for the U's, when I go to stat calc and 1 var stats, I need to be careful here and make sure I have it check L2. Okay, to change that to L2, you're going to press the second button and then the number 2. You can see the blue L2 above number 2. So second 2, and that gets you L2. And then we'll go down to calculate, and my X bar there is about 23.62, we'll say. Okay? So the me's have it, right? The me's are the I's, those egocentric ones have it. All right? How is the median calculated? How do we find the mean? How do you find the median? Sorry, how do you find the median?
You go into the middle after sort them all.
Yeah, so put data in order, or order data from least to small, or from least to smallest, from least to greatest. Order data from least to greatest. And find the middle number. What if there are 2 numbers that are in the middle?
Add them both up and divide by 2.
Add them both up and divide by 2. Exactly right. Okay, so it asks for the median for the set of data. We'll do the me's or I's first, and then we'll do the U's. I still have the U data up here, so I'll just scroll down. The median for the U's is 18. Okay, then I'll redo the median for the I's. The median for the I's is 30. Okay? Which measure of central tendency do you think is going to be better to use here, the median or the mean? Yeah, remember, the only time we really kind of like have a clear distinction between which one's better, like whether the mean is better, whether the median is better, is whether we have outliers or not. Would you say that we have outliers in our me's or I's?
Yes.
I'd say so. And do you think we have outliers in our U's?
Yes.
I'd say so too. So I would say probably which measure of central tendency is best here then? Median, okay? Median for both, because both sets have outliers. Okay? And the median is least affected by outliers. Or the median is less affected by outliers. Oh, that kind of answers number 6 as well. Okay, so that also answers number 6. Okay. And you'll see here, separate from the measures of central tendency, right? Mean, the median, and the mode is another measure of central tendency. We have the measures of variance, how spread out the data is, or how the data is changing, how it varies. How is range calculated? How do you find the range of a set of data? Yes, Hannah T? Yep, greatest data point minus smallest data point. Okay, to find that, you can use your graphing calculator as the 1 var stat as well. Right, 1 var stat, there's this is for L1 by the way. My minimum is 0, my maximum was 69, so the range for the me's or I's is 69. Okay, and then for the U's, I'll have to redo the U's here. So stat, calc, 1 bar stats, my L2. Okay, my minimum was 0, my maximum was 78. So I had a greater range for the 78. Okay, and then the last little piece here, box and whisker plot details. Let's review this too. Okay, what's the dot represent?
Minimum.
Yeah, lower extreme or minimum. Okay, what's this side of the box represent? Q1, lower quartile. What's the minimum line in the box, or the middle line in the box represent? Median. What's the right line, the right side of the box represent? Q3, also known as the upper quartile. Yeah, you could say Q4. We actually call this, though, the upper extreme. But that is technically Q4, though. You're right. It's the upper quartile, or the end of the fourth quartile. Upper extreme or maximum. Okay. Do I need to go through the calculator keys to find these numbers? You guys know how to do that? Yeah. Okay, you're good? Okay, so we don't have to do that. So we'll flip over here. Okay. So then what I would like you guys to do, okay, is to do this front part of the page right here, okay? You have a good 15 minutes in class here to work on it, okay?
Put the data up on the screen.
Oh, yeah, for the me using eyes or whatever. So I want you to complete 1 and 2 on the front here. Oh, for the other numbers?
Yeah, so I can
These right here?
write it down.
Those numbers there? That's fine, yes. Okay, so for 1 and 2, you're using that data from the front of from our paper. If you didn't get that, I'll put it up here, okay, so you can write it down. Okay, you're using this data for 1 and 2. That's what I want you to work on. That'll be homework if you don't finish it in class. You may use a graphing calculator to help you. What's that? Yep, just the front, though, just the front. So you're going to find the mean, median, mode for these 2 sets of data, and then do your 3 box number plots for those 3 sets of data. Mean, median, mode for each of these 3 sets of data, and then also box and whisker plot for those 3 sets of data too. Okay, if you don't get it done in class, please feel free to use your calculators to help you.